Would you like to know how to get and keep your child motivated? Would you like to know how you could stay motivated in the process? As a kid, Dr. Tommy Watson spent his childhood growing up with parents who were drug addicts and spent most of their time in prison. In fact, his mother was arrested 11 times during the first year of his life. By the time he was a senior in high school, he was homeless and had lived in nearly 30 different locations. Despite the challenges, with the help of educators and coaches, he beat the odds. He would later go on to obtain 4 college degrees, including a Doctor of Education in Leadership, and has had great success as a school principal.
Well, tonight was great. This was a great opportunity. First time we did something like this here at our school, and it was a great night for our parents to really get to know one another. And then, through Dr. Watson, the biggest part tonight that I thought was so inspirational was when he talked about how, just thinking about what our purpose is. And we spend and dedicate our days to kids and our own kids, and how he really drove home what's our passion, what's our purpose, and how that just totally encompasses and makes us, our whole person, so that we are there for our kids, and how we, our purpose and mission just fill that role for us.
Actually, I came in and I really didn't know what to expect. I had never heard of the speaker, and so when I just came open with hoping that I'd leave with some encouragement or some points to help me better motivate my child. But when I sat down and I listened, I found myself being inspired. I found myself being motivated as a parent, which also will help me to motivate my child. But I heard a very moving story, reminded me of some things that I experienced in my own life. But what I saw is someone who was able to overcome, and through overcoming is able to inspire others.
I really enjoyed the evening. It was really great to hear Mr. Watson's story, and for him to talk about hope, which was having only positive expectations, and then the discussion around fear, where he talked about false evidence, not actually realized. So those were 2 really great acronyms to take away from it. But it was really great hearing about how everything he went through, and he still persevered. And turned his life around, and then made a decision that he wanted to inspire others. So I just found that very encouraging and uplifting.
I think tonight was great. It was our first breakout session here with at Joplin Elementary with Dr. Watson. Definitely learned a lot about him. It was exciting to get to know him on a more personal level, and good that he overcame all that adversity he was faced with growing up, to kind of see where he's at now today after all he's been through.
All around our nation today, students, elementary school to college, are becoming more and more disengaged and dropping out. At the same time, many parents are experiencing high frustration and are wondering what to do to motivate their child. Many of us parents have tried grounding and punishing our children, only to have little to no success.
So I think this is a great opportunity. We're so glad that Dr. Watson was able to do this, and I'm so excited for the next one. There's 2 more to come, so I'm excited what will come out, and from the parents, and how they already started opening up and sharing, not just with him but with each other, and through his workshop that was able to happen.
What makes the SMS approach for parents different is not only that it comes from years of research on systematic motivation, but it also focuses on ensuring that each parent is motivated to be a peak performer first.
My son came tonight, and he just kind of reaffirmed the fact that he's working so hard because he wants to graduate, walk across the stage, and be an architect. It just made me go back to really wanting to be that physical therapist. I am in nursing, but physical therapy has always been my passion. So tonight's vision board just helped me remember that and recall that. And like my friend before me, being a parent isn't easy, but with being a parent, you have to also remember to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I quite haven't been doing that. So from the first class to this class, it just taught me a lot of, because I can't be resilient.
So tonight was our first session on Secrets to Motivating Students for Parents. And we talked a lot about, as parents, sometimes we invest so much into our kids, we forget about the fact that we have our own dreams, we have our own goals. We want to really get parents really thinking about what is it that you're really passionate about? What is it that drives you? What's your hook? What's your why? And begin to identify that and transfer that over to how we can continue to work in that zone and keep ourselves motivated as adults, and then transfer that over to our kids. Helping our kids identify what's important to them, what their goals are, what their interests are very, very vital components of what we do here at Secrets to Motivating Students. So we look forward to next time. We'll have some more fun, and we look forward to seeing those folks out again. Thank you. Take care.